A struggling plant can go from vibrant to miserable almost overnight, but one inexpensive household product can often make the difference between recovery and decline. Hydrogen peroxide works by releasing extra oxygen, helping roots, discouraging disease, and improving growing conditions when used correctly. Before we begin, please subscribe to Gardening Like a Pro so you never miss practical, money-saving techniques that help your garden thrive. Hydrogen peroxide should always be the standard 3% solution found in most stores. Stronger concentrations can damage plants and create safety risks. When diluted properly, however, it becomes a valuable tool for gardeners dealing with pests, disease, poor germination, and oxygen-starved roots. The first trick is controlling fungus gnats. These tiny flying insects lay eggs in damp soil, and their larvae feed on delicate roots. Mix 1 cup of 3% hydrogen peroxide with 4 cups of water. Allow the top layer of soil to dry first, then slowly drench the container until liquid runs from the drainage holes. The fizzing action helps destroy larvae in the soil. Repeat once after 7 to 10 days. For potted plants, apply enough solution to thoroughly saturate the root zone, roughly 1 liter for every square meter of container surface. The second trick is disinfecting pots, trays, and gardening tools before planting. Many diseases survive on containers from previous seasons. Wash away dirt first, then spray undiluted 3% hydrogen peroxide onto all surfaces. Let it remain for 15 minutes before rinsing and drying. This simple step reduces the risk of fungal and bacterial problems before seedlings even emerge. The third trick is improving seed germination. Some seeds have hard outer coatings that slow water absorption and delay sprouting. Mix 1 teaspoon of 3% hydrogen peroxide into 1 cup of water. Soak seeds for 2 hours, or overnight for particularly stubborn varieties. Plant immediately afterward. This treatment helps soften seed coats and encourages faster, more uniform germination, giving young plants a stronger start. The fourth trick is preventing damping off disease in seedlings. This common problem causes healthy young plants to collapse at the soil line. Mix 1 tablespoon of 3% hydrogen peroxide into 2 cups of water. Lightly mist the surface of the seed starting mix or use the solution for a gentle watering. Apply only enough to moisten the top layer, about half a liter per square meter. Good airflow and careful watering should always accompany this treatment. The fifth trick targets powdery mildew. This white fungal growth spreads rapidly on vegetables, flowers, and ornamentals. Mix 1 tablespoon of 3% hydrogen peroxide into 1 gallon of water. Spray both the upper and lower leaf surfaces during the early morning or evening. Apply approximately 1 liter of spray per 10 square meters of foliage, ensuring complete coverage without excessive runoff. Repeat weekly while symptoms remain. This approach can significantly reduce fungal activity and help plants regain vigor. The sixth trick is rescuing plants suffering from root rot. Remove the plant from its container and wash away the old soil. Trim off brown, mushy roots, leaving only healthy tissue. Mix 1 part 3% hydrogen peroxide with 2 parts water and soak the cleaned roots for 15 to 20 minutes. Replant in fresh potting mix with proper drainage. This treatment helps reduce harmful organisms while restoring oxygen around the remaining roots. The seventh trick is reviving waterlogged soil. When soil stays wet for too long, roots struggle to breathe. Mix 1 tablespoon of 3% hydrogen peroxide into 1 cup of water and slowly apply it to the root area. Use approximately 1 liter of solution per square meter of soil. This can temporarily improve oxygen availability, but lasting success depends on correcting drainage and watering habits. The eighth trick benefits cuttings and water-grown plants. Stagnant water often encourages slime, algae, and root diseases. Add 1 teaspoon of 3% hydrogen peroxide to 1 quart of water in a propagation jar. For larger reservoirs, use 1 to 3 milliliters per gallon. Replace the water regularly and keep containers away from excessive heat. This helps maintain cleaner water and healthier developing roots. The ninth trick may be the most important of all. Know when not to use hydrogen peroxide. It is not selective and can affect beneficial microbes along with harmful organisms. It cannot permanently solve chronic overwatering, poor drainage, or unsuitable growing conditions. Never mix hydrogen peroxide with bleach, and never use concentrated industrial strength products directly on plants. More is not better. Careful dilution and responsible use are essential for success. When these 9 techniques are used correctly, hydrogen peroxide becomes far more than a first aid product. It can protect seedlings, improve germination, reduce pests, suppress disease, and help stressed roots recover. The key is understanding that it works best as part of a complete gardening strategy rather than a miracle cure. Healthy soil, proper watering, good airflow, and suitable light remain the foundations of plant health. For gardeners who want effective solutions without spending heavily on specialty products, this simple bottle offers remarkable versatility. Keep a fresh supply on hand, follow the recommended measurements exactly, and apply it only when needed. Small adjustments made at the right time often prevent larger problems later. One additional advantage of keeping hydrogen peroxide available is convenience. Instead of rushing to the garden center whenever a problem appears, you can respond quickly while symptoms are still manageable. Early action often determines whether a plant recovers or declines. Gardeners who inspect leaves, roots, and soil regularly are far more likely to catch issues before they become severe. Combined with observation and patience, this simple solution delivers results. Thank you for spending time with Gardening Like a Pro today. If you found these hydrogen peroxide tricks helpful, subscribe for more practical gardening advice, and share this guide with a fellow gardener who is trying to save a struggling plant. Every rescued plant begins with the right knowledge at the right moment.